Once they were larger than life, their names emblazoned in neon lights, their faces splashed across magazine covers, their voices echoing through sold-out theaters. Contracts expired, roles dried up, public adoration shifted to the next wave of fresh faces. Now they're the ones clocking into 9-to-5 jobs, their Oscar statues collecting dust in storage units. Here we are going to talk about 20 actors who were once stars in Hollywood, but now they are living ordinary lives. Kurtis Blow. Once upon a time, Kurtis Blow was lighting up the hip-hop scene with his groundbreaking rap music. As one of the pioneers of the genre, he helped shape the sound of an entire culture. But after years of spinning records and dropping rhymes, Kurtis found himself drawn to a different kind of rhythm, the rhythm of spiritual life. Today, he serves as both minister and DJ at Harlem's hip-hop church, where he combines his love for music with his dedication to community and faith. His sermons resonate with the same passion that once filled his lyrics, and his DJ sets bridge the gap between the secular and the sacred. The church, located in the heart of Harlem where his journey began, has become a sanctuary for those seeking both spiritual guidance and the authentic hip-hop experience that Kurtis helped create. Mara Wilson. Mara Wilson captured our hearts as a child actress in beloved films like Mrs. Doubtfire and Matilda, showcasing remarkable talent at a young age. But as she grew older, Mara discovered that the spotlight wasn't where she truly belonged. Today, she's found her voice in a different way. As a writer sharing her thoughtful perspectives on life, fame, and everything in between. Her memoir, Where Am I Now?, chronicles her journey from child star to adult, navigating the complexities of identity and purpose. Mara's writing has become her new stage, allowing her to connect with readers in a more authentic and personal way than Hollywood ever could. MC Hammer. Remember the man who brought us You Can't Touch This and those iconic Hammer pants? MC Hammer was once the king of 90s rap, selling millions of records and becoming a cultural phenomenon. But after the music faded, Hammer found new rhythms in the business world. Today, he's a tech advisor, using his entrepreneurial spirit to guide innovative companies. Additionally, he's found a calling as an ordained minister, bringing his energetic presence to spiritual leadership. His journey from rap superstar to business-savvy minister shows how Hammer has consistently reinvented himself, proving that the skills that made him a stage presence can translate into success in completely different fields. Nikki Blansky. Nikki Blansky burst onto the scene as the plus-size leading lady in Hairspray, bringing infectious energy and charisma to her role. While she continued to act in various projects, Nikki discovered a passion beyond the silver screen. Today, she works as a cosmetologist and hairstylist, transforming lives through beauty. Her skills behind the chair bring the same joy and confidence to her clients that she once brought to audiences. Nikki's journey from Hollywood glamour to hands-on beauty work demonstrates how she's found fulfillment in helping others feel their best, one hairstyle at a time. Phoebe Kates. Phoebe Kates once captivated audiences with her role in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, becoming a symbol of 80s teen cinema. After stepping away from the limelight, Phoebe channeled her creative energy into a different kind of artistry. She now owns the Blue Tree Boutique, where she curates unique fashion pieces that reflect her personal style and aesthetic. Her transition from acting to retail entrepreneurship shows how she's maintained her artistic sensibilities, while finding satisfaction in a more intimate, hands-on business that allows her to connect directly with customers. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sarah Michelle Gellar became a household name as the vampire-slaying heroine Buffy, embodying strength and determination for an entire generation. But after hanging up the Slayer's costume, Sarah found new ways to empower people through baking. As co-founder of the baking kit company Foodsters, she brings joy and creativity into kitchens worldwide. Her company offers pre-measured ingredients and recipes that make baking accessible to everyone. Sarah's transition from fighting supernatural forces to helping families create delicious treats shows how she's maintained her entrepreneurial spirit while finding fulfillment in a different kind of creation. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal dominated basketball courts with his incredible size and skill, becoming one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. But Shaq's influence extends far beyond sports. Today, he serves as an honorary sheriff's deputy, using his stature and presence to support law enforcement efforts. Additionally, he's built a business empire that includes numerous ventures spanning multiple industries. From his basketball career to his role in law enforcement and his business successes, Shaq has consistently proven that his talents and influence transcend any single field. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal was once the epitome of 90s action heroes, delivering one-liners while performing impressive martial arts moves on screen. But after years of saving the day in films like Above the Law and Under Siege, Steven found a new calling in real-life law enforcement. He now serves as a law enforcement officer, bringing his disciplined approach and martial arts expertise to community service. His transition from fictional hero to actual officer demonstrates how the skills that made him compelling on screen have found practical application in protecting and serving others in reality. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice once ruled the charts with Ice Ice Baby, becoming a pop culture phenomenon and bringing rap music to mainstream audiences. After the music industry moved on, Vanilla Ice discovered a new passion in real estate. Today, he's a successful real estate investor and TV personality, showcasing his business acumen on various home improvement and investment shows. His journey from rapper to property mogul demonstrates how he's leveraged his fame and entrepreneurial spirit to build a career that's both financially rewarding and creatively satisfying in a completely different industry. Al Green. Al Green is a legendary soul singer whose influence reaches far beyond the music charts. Born in Forest City, Arkansas in 1946, Green first found success with a string of soulful hits in the early 1970s, including Let's Stay Together and Tired of Being Alone. His distinctive voice and emotive performances helped him sell over 20 million records worldwide, earning multiple Grammy Awards and a lasting place in music history. However, Green's life took a dramatic turn in 1974 when he was ordained as a pastor. This spiritual calling inspired him to establish the Full Gospel Tabernacle Church in Memphis, Tennessee, where he still preaches to this day. The shift reflected a deep personal transformation, steering his career into a blend of gospel and soul. Although he occasionally recorded secular music afterward, Green's primary devotion became his faith and ministry work. Throughout his journey, he balanced performing concerts, recording gospel albums, and delivering Sunday sermons, showing an extraordinary capacity to fuse his religious convictions with his musical gifts. Fans and fellow musicians alike revere him for his ability to unify two distinct worlds, the stage and the pulpit. Even decades later, Al Green remains a symbol of timeless soul and spiritual dedication. Ali McGraw. Ali McGraw rose to prominence in the late 1960s and 1970s, garnering critical acclaim and widespread recognition for her roles in films such as Goodbye, Columbus, 1969, and The Getaway, 1972. Her striking presence, coupled with a natural acting style, made her a household name. As her career flourished, McGraw earned a Golden Globe Award and secured her position among Hollywood's most talked-about stars. However, her interest would eventually transcend the glitz and glamour of filmmaking. Over time, McGraw discovered a passion for holistic wellness, particularly yoga. She not only practiced regularly but became a certified yoga instructor, channeling her energy into promoting mindfulness and health. At the same time, she developed a strong commitment to animal welfare. Working with various rescue groups, she used her platform to advocate for the ethical treatment of animals, emphasizing adoption and responsible pet care. Today, McGraw's life reflects a balance between her Hollywood legacy and her personal convictions. She teaches yoga, focusing on the unity of mind and body, and regularly participates in charity events that highlight animal rights. Her transition from a high-profile movie star to a dedicated wellness enthusiast and activist showcases her evolution, revealing that true fulfillment can come from entirely new and unexpected directions. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes captivated audiences from a young age, debuting on Nickelodeon's All That before landing her own sketch comedy series, The Amanda Show. Her youthful comedic talent led to film roles in hits like What a Girl Wants and She's the Man, where she showcased her flair for physical comedy and an endearing screen presence. Yet, despite her early success, Bynes faced personal challenges as she navigated adulthood under the relentless scrutiny of Hollywood. Feeling the need for a fresh start, she took a hiatus from acting and shifted her focus toward education, particularly in the world of fashion. She enrolled at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise, FIDM, immersing herself in a field that allowed her to explore her creativity while stepping away from the constant spotlight. This move marked a pivotal turning point, giving Bynes the opportunity to rebuild her life and find new passions. She has credited her studies with renewing her sense of purpose, providing structure and hands-on experience in design and merchandising. Although her journey has had its ups and downs, Amanda Bynes remains determined to pursue a career aligned with her present interests, highlighting how reinvention and resilience can be vital in finding personal fulfillment. Andrew Shue. Andrew Shue became a familiar face to television viewers in the 1990s through his role as Billy Campbell on the popular series Melrose Place. Prior to his acting fame, he was a professional soccer player, briefly playing for teams like the Los Angeles Galaxy. Once his acting career began, Shue's boy-next-door charm and on-screen appeal made him a core member of the Melrose Place cast. However, after leaving the show, he chose to pursue a different path, one focused on community and digital innovation rather than Hollywood stardom. Recognizing the growing influence of the internet, Shue co-founded Cafe Mom in 2006, a social networking platform aimed at providing support, information, and a sense of community for mothers. Through thoughtful articles, interactive forums, and user-generated content, Cafe Mom empowered parents to connect, share stories, and seek advice on raising children. This new venture positions Shue at the forefront of digital entrepreneurship, illustrating his savvy transition from acting to tech. The site's success validated his vision, as Cafe Mom became one of the most influential online communities for mothers. By dedicating his post-acting life to fostering a supportive virtual environment, Andrew Shue demonstrated how passion and innovation can guide a fulfilling second career. Angus T. Jones. Angus T. Jones skyrocketed to fame as the adorable yet witty Jake Harper on the long-running sitcom 2.5 Men. Beginning his role at just 10 years old, Jones spent much of his childhood and teenage years in the public eye, earning substantial wealth and recognition. Despite his success on one of television's most-watched comedies, he found himself increasingly uncomfortable with fame's trappings and began seeking a more private life. After exiting the show in 2013, Jones stepped away from acting altogether, exploring personal interests and realigning his values. Reports indicate that he embarked on a spiritual journey, occasionally speaking about faith and the importance of personal reflection. In a surprising move, he later took up employment in a conventional office setting at an entertainment and event planning company. This choice allowed him to remain connected to the entertainment industry without the pressures of performing. Colleagues described him as diligent, polite, and eager to learn, signaling a significant shift away from the Hollywood spotlight he once occupied. Today, Jones's decision exemplifies a quest for normalcy and balance, proving that even child stars can redefine their paths when they choose authenticity over the demands of a high-profile career. Brooklyn Beckham. Brooklyn Beckham, the eldest son of soccer legend David Beckham and fashion icon Victoria Beckham, has been in the public eye since birth. While many speculated he would follow in his father's footsteps on the pitch, Brooklyn charted a different course, experimenting with various pursuits to discover his own identity. Over the years, he's delved into photography, worked briefly in a French cafe, and explored modeling opportunities. His desire to find his niche beyond the Beckham name has led him down multiple career paths, each highlighting his curiosity and willingness to try new endeavors. Most recently, reports suggest he is planning to become a motorcycle racer by 2025, a stark contrast to the sports empire and fashion world his parents inhabit. Brooklyn's inclination to carve a unique path speaks to his independence and quest for personal fulfillment, rather than merely riding on familial fame. Supporters see him as a risk-taker, unafraid to tackle fresh challenges in hopes of broadening his horizons. Whether he's behind the camera lens, serving coffee, or revving a motorcycle, Brooklyn Beckham's range of pursuits reflects his ongoing effort to define success on his own terms, celebrating individuality rather than conforming to any predetermined expectations. Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz became a Hollywood superstar with roles in box office hits like The Mask, There's Something About Mary, and Charlie's Angels. Renowned for her comedic timing and bubbly screen presence, she quickly rose to A-list status, earning critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. However, Diaz shocked audiences when she announced her retirement from acting. Instead of chasing more movie roles, she turned her focus to health, wellness, and entrepreneurship. Teaming up with experts, Diaz co-authored books such as The Body Book and The Longevity Book, both centered on holistic health, aging, and self-care. Her shift didn't end there. Diaz also ventured into the wine business, launching an organic wine brand committed to using sustainably sourced grapes and eco-friendly production methods. Through this pivot, she promotes a lifestyle steeped in natural living and respect for the environment, underscoring the importance of mindful consumption. Today, Diaz prioritizes family life, personal fulfillment, and passion projects over the red carpet. Her choice to leave Hollywood behind at the height of her fame highlights her authentic approach to life, embracing change, seeking deeper purpose, and proving that even the biggest stars can find contentment in quieter, more fulfilling endeavors beyond the spotlight. Charlie Korsmo. Charlie Korsmo captured attention as a child actor in notable films such as Dick Tracy, where he played the kid, and Steven Spielberg's Hook, portraying the lovable Jack Banning. Korsmo showed an impressive capacity for bringing emotional depth to his roles, drawing praise from audiences and industry professionals alike. However, by the mid-1990s, he decided to step away from the spotlight and focus on his education. Determined to carve a new path, Korsmo enrolled at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he earned a degree in physics. His intellectual pursuits didn't stop there. After MIT, he attended Yale Law School, a decision that signaled a decisive break from Hollywood. His subsequent legal career led him into both private practice and academia, eventually becoming a professor at Case Western Reserve University School of Law. There, he specializes in corporate law and torts, shaping future legal minds while occasionally reflecting on his unique childhood experiences. Korsmo's journey reveals that child actors can successfully transition to entirely different careers with dedication and focus. By leaving film sets behind and embracing rigorous academic challenges, he exemplifies the potential for reinvention and the importance of following one's true calling wherever it may lead. Chris Owen. Chris Owen became a recognizable face in teen cinema with his breakout role as Chuck Sherman, affectionately known as the Shermanator, in the popular American Pie film series. Throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s, he continued acting in various comedies, carving a niche as the awkward but endearing character fans loved. However, as the teen movie wave subsided, Owen's Hollywood opportunities slowed. Rather than clinging to past fame, he shifted focus to more ordinary, grounded work. He was spotted working as a waiter in a sushi restaurant, demonstrating his willingness to pursue a normal life outside of show business. Later, Owen dabbled in photography, finding creative satisfaction behind the camera rather than in front of it. His journey underscores the reality that not all acting careers guarantee lifelong celebrity. By embracing typical jobs, Owen gained financial stability and a new perspective on everyday life. The transition suggests he values personal fulfillment over chasing spotlight roles, underscoring the unpredictable nature of show business. Today, while he may still take on occasional acting gigs, Chris Owen's story resonates with those who recognize that finding balance and meaning can involve leaving behind the red carpet for simpler, more relatable endeavors. Danielle Fishell. Danielle Fishell stole hearts as the quick-witted and caring Topanga Lawrence on the hit 1990s sitcom Boy Meets World. Alongside co-stars Ben Savage and Ryder Strong, she helped create a beloved series that resonated with audiences through its mix of humor, teenage drama, and life lessons. After the show ended in 2000, Fishell could have sought more traditional acting roles, but she instead explored new opportunities behind the scenes. She studied journalism, securing a position as a reporter for Pop Sugar, where she covered entertainment events, conducted celebrity interviews, and produced lifestyle segments. Embracing this newfound passion for storytelling, Fishell later expanded into directing, helming episodes of Disney Channel productions, including the Boy Meets World spin-off, Girl Meets World. This evolution allowed her to maintain a connection to the franchise that made her famous while broadening her skill set in the industry. By transitioning from sitcom star to journalist and director, Fishell demonstrated the value of reinvention and continuous learning. Today, she's also a podcast host, openly discussing parenting, relationships, and career. Fishell's dynamic path showcases how childhood stardom can pave the way to multiple creative avenues, proving that there's always room to grow and pursue new passions.